Love and greetings to you. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. If you're here for the first time, ladies, then a special welcome to you. I will ask you now to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this topic, which is the power of boundaries after betrayal. Protect your heart and heal your marriage. Now, I'm going to tell you something that may shock you. And that is the power of boundaries is very real, but it's very negative. And I don't want you to use that philosophy of boundaries. The reason that exists, this whole theory of setting boundaries, is because it looks good on paper. It's logical. But what it does when you do that is and I'm going to give you an alternative, so don't get on me, okay? So what happens when you establish a boundary is you are attacking the other person. Literally, there's no way around it. You're going whoop like that in one form or another. And it could be even a soft boundary. It's still going to be felt by your husband as a rejection. He's not going to put the pieces together that it's only what he's saying or what he's doing or, what's going on in the future that you're getting at. Again, I'm going to give you an alternative. What it's doing is it's saying, you are a low down blah, blah, blah. And what do people do universally when they are attacked? Go back to your days in school and remember the whole concept of fight or fly. We are, because of our bodies and our minds, taking on what the body feels. We are all about self-preservation. We call that human nature. So if you attack your husband in that way, even though, well, I'm only defending myself, I'm protecting myself, it doesn't come across that way. It's pointing the finger, it's accusing him. Even when he's actually doing something, there's ways of dealing with that that are not going to be a counteroffensive. What keeps a war going? What starts a war? In real life, not in your marriage, is that someone's afraid of not getting what they want. Isn't it so? And so what happens is the war keeps going because then the other's afraid they're going to be annihilated. This is what happens in marriages. And we have an over 50% divorce rate, which proves that the thinking of setting boundaries is wrong. It's just wrong. But there is an alternative. Number one alternative is to look to the future of your marriage. I'm going to tell you what marriage means. The definition of marriage is union. It's an individual spiritual path that you took together with your soulmate to reach the destination of perpetual joy and love. And no, I am not an idealist. I was a divorce mediator in 2001, and a couple asked me to save their marriage, and it took me 8 years to put it together and refine my system that we now have to offer at the Marriage Foundation, and it works. Thousands of individuals, because you don't need your husband to do this with you. Thousands have taken their marriage from to basically hanging on by its last thread to, oh my God. And all you need to do is take a look at the testimonials. They're not edited. They're not made up. They're real people who have written to us and say, well, here's what's going on. The system that we have works, and it's an alternative to the modern day Western psychological approach to marriage. I'm going to prove to you that that approach altogether doesn't work. Why did you get married? You got married because you fell in love with your husband. That's why. You and he chose each other. You recognize each other as your soulmates. The basis of your marriage is love, right? What does Western psychology define love as? An abstract thought, an increased like, all about the mind. But your marriage is all about the heart. And so when I develop everything that we have now, we've been doing it for like 25 years. It's all based on love. It's based on achieving perpetual happiness in your marriage. I call it the sacred space of marriage. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Number one, if you haven't done so yet, like and subscribe. Number two, don't ever think of yourself as a victim. Think of yourself as having misunderstood the relationship of marriage. And now it's your job to learn about it. Watch these videos. We've got hundreds of them. Read my articles. Go deeper into what we have. If your marriage isn't hanging by a thread, and it might be if you were betrayed, then read one of my books. But you probably, because you were betrayed, if it was an affair, because there's different levels of betrayal. If it was like porn or an emotional affair, maybe one of my books will be enough. But if you actually had an out-and-out affair, get the Course for Women. It's got a 3-day trial. It's free. And then there's all kinds of plans. You could sign up and pay as little as $10 a week. You gotta do this. This is going to change your life. You cannot go on thinking that marriage is the same as all the other venues in your life and apply the rules that work in other venues. Marriage is unique. It's God's gift to us, but you got to learn how to drive it. So I'm so glad you came by. I'm so glad this is helping you. I'm Paul Friedman. I'm founder of the Marriage Foundation. Trust us. Roll with us. We are here for you. God bless you and take care. Thank you.